Good morning, grade 5. Welcome back to grade 5 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? Today, let's learn how we can find out the time duration of some event. Let's move on to the examples. The first question is, Rohan started for office at 7:45 a.m. and reached after 2 hours 20 minutes. What time did he reach office? So what is mentioned in the question? The time he started from his home is given, which is 7:45 a.m. 7:45 in the morning, and he reached after a travel of 2 hours and 20 minutes. You are asked to find out at what time exactly he reached his office. So how can we find out that? So if you add this 2 hours 20 minutes to the time he started from home, we will get the time that he reached his office, right? So let's see the steps. The reaching time will be the starting time plus the time taken to travel to the office. So the starting time is given as 7:45 a.m. So that we have written here, and the time taken is equal to 2 hours 20 minutes. Now the reaching time will be equal to 7:45 a.m. plus 2 hours 20 minutes. Now how do we do this addition? See, we have drawn a grid and we have a column for the hours and we have a column for the minutes. From 7:45, we have written that 7 in the hours column and 45 in the minutes column, and this 2 hours 20 minutes. 2 we have written in the hours column and 20 we have written in the minutes column. So in the minutes column we have 5 plus 0, which is equal to 5, and then the next place 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 equals 6. So in the minute column we have a total of 65 minutes, and we know 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So 65 minutes can be written as 65 minutes is equal to 60 minutes plus 5 minutes. See, now 60 minutes equals 1 hour. So we can carry over that 60 minutes to the hours column as 1 hour. So how do we write it here? So let's rewrite this part as 45 minutes plus 20 minutes is equal to 5 minutes, and then that 60 minutes is carried over to the hours column as 1 hour. So you will need to add 1 hour to the sum of the 7 hours and 2 hours. So what is 7 plus 2? 7 plus 2 is equal to 9 plus the 1 hour that we carried over from the minutes column. So 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. So what do we get? So we get a total of 10 in the hours column, and in the minutes column we have 5 minutes. So at what time did he reach his office? Rohan reached his office at 10:05 a.m. So I hope this question is clear to you. Now we'll see the next example. A primary school starts at 8:40 a.m. and closes at 12:30 p.m. Find the total duration for which the school remains open. So what is asked in the question? The time the school starts is given. So the starting time is given as 8:40 a.m. and the school disperses at 12:30 in the afternoon. So the finishing time is given as 12:30 p.m. So we have to find out for how long does the school remain open. How do we find out that duration? So we know the starting time and the closing time. If we subtract the starting time from the closing time, we will know for how long the school remained open, right? So let's see the steps. The total duration is equal to the closing time minus starting time. And what is the closing time? It is 12:30 p.m. And what is the starting time? It is 8:40 a.m. So the total duration will be equal to 12:30 p.m. minus 8:40 a.m. So let's do the subtraction here. See, we have in the hours column 12 and minutes column we have 30, and from this 12:30 we are subtracting 8:40. So here we have written them properly, and here in the minutes column we have to subtract this 40 minutes from this 30 minutes. So is it possible to subtract 40 minutes from 30 minutes? No. So in that case we have to borrow. From where would we borrow? We have to borrow from the hours column. So from the hours column, we are borrowing 1 and we are giving that 1 hour to the minutes column. And what is 1 hour? 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So when we borrow 1 from this hours column and give it to the minutes column, we are actually giving 1 hour or 60 minutes to the minutes column. And in the minutes column, we already have 30 minutes. So when you get 60 more minutes, what would it become? It will become 60 plus this 30 equal to 90 minutes. So now in the minutes column, we have 90 minutes minus 40 minutes. And what is it? 90 minutes minus 40 minutes is equal to 50 minutes. Keep in mind, when you borrow 1 hour from the hours column and take it to the minutes column, you are actually taking 60 minutes to the minute column. So now we have 90 minutes minus 40 minutes, which is equal to 50 minutes. And in the hours column, we have 11 hours minus 8 hours, which is equal to 3. So right now we have the duration in which the school remained open. So for how long did the school remain open? The school remains open for 3 hours 50 minutes every day. So I hope this is clear to you. Now we will see one more example. Farzana's school closes at 3:30 p.m. and her school remains open for 7 hours. At what time does her school start? So the ending time, the time which the school closes is given in the question, which is 3:30 p.m. and the duration in which the school remains open, that is also given in the question. The school remains open for 7 hours. We are asked to find out at what time the school starts. So we don't know the starting time. The school remains open for 7 hours and it closes at what time? It closes at 3:30 p.m. We don't know at what time the school starts. So how would we find it out? See, if we count back 7 hours from this 3:30 p.m., we'll get the starting time for the school. So let's see the steps. The ending time, the school ends at 3:30 p.m. and the total time in which the school remains open is equal to 7 hours. And what do you have to do? Let's count backward using the timeline. So here you can see a timeline and you can see the closing time. Here the closing time is 3:30, which is marked between 3 and 4, and you are counting back. You are counting back how many times? 7 times with each hour. So from 3:30 you are counting 1 hour back and you reached 2:30. So from 2:30 you counted back, you reached 1:30, then 12:30, 11:30, 10:30, 9:30 and you reached 8:30. How many jumps you made? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each corresponding to 1 hour each. So you counted back 7 hours on this timeline and where have you reached? You have reached the time 8:30 and that will be the starting time for the school. So the starting time is equal to 3:30 p.m. minus 7 hours, which is equal to 8:30 a.m. or 8:30 in the morning. The school starts at 8:30 in the morning. So children, I hope these questions were clear to you. Now children, you have to go through these topics from page number 169 to 171. Then move on to exercise 11.3, which is in page number 172. You have to complete the questions, question number 1, 2 and 3 in your notebook. So once you are done with that, you please take a picture and send this to teams. So children, that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class with a new topic. Till then, bye.